Another fish head live stream. We're going for catfish today. I know it's not our usual thing, but we're gonna see what we can do. We just got out to the lake and it is gorgeous out here. Sun just set. It's nice and calm. It's not super hot. I'm just getting the rods baited. I didn't want to take a chance of doing this off camera and we catch our first catfish not on the video. So I'm just baiting them up and then I'm going to cast them out. Thanks for joining us. We got chicken livers on one rod and fresh bluegill on the other rod. I think a mixture of baits might help us out. Bullfrogs just started, guys. Bullfrogs are coming. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more of that in a minute. Might tilt the camera up just a bit. I think we're good. We're good. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and cast the rods out now, see if we can't catch one. Hey, babe. Hey, 351 Cleveland. What's going on? Lucas, what you doing, dude? We're about to make our first cast. Dylan left the bass rod out. Pull that guy up out of the way for a minute. We can take a few casts with the bass rod while we're waiting for the catfish bite. All right, we're sending out the chicken liver bait. Chicken livers out. Now we'll send out the bluegill. Put this guy out a little further. It was in the way. All right, we're fishing. Say hi to Lucas and Mama. They're on already.
They are? Hey guys.
All right, let's see what happens. Mama says hi. Here, say hi to Mommy real quick.
Hi, Mom. Why did he cast one?
The gator was doing something.
No, wasn't. The gator's right where
There's
he
a gator right over here. He's splashing around, so I just cast next to him with the lizard bait. We'll see what happens over here.
casted right in front of him. Not next. The splash was over there. The gator.
There was also a splash near the gator too.
Then it was in the river.
Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Share us out. Let's get a bunch of people in here tonight. We want to catch our first catfish ever.
So which one has the chicken liver, Dad?
The white one has the chicken liver. 351's back. So in between catfishing, we've also got a bass rod with a lizard on it. So maybe we can catch a bass while we're here too. Never hurts to try, right? It's not getting hit, it's the shaking of the deck. This slack out of the All right, we got the slack out of the line. Here come the frog noises. How about this scenery behind us on the lake? Looks beautiful. In front of us, there's these little fish attractant things. Ah, that sucks. I mean, the 74 degrees, I'm envious, but not the rain. It's about 90 degrees, but beautiful here. Although drizzling rain is usually good bass fishing weather. I see a lot of disturbance out on the surface. Mostly big splashes. I'm thinking that's probably bass hitting the surface. Never really heard of catfish hitting the top water. Yeah, we need a break too. It's been 92 plus every day here for like a month. Today it was like 95. It's about probably 89 or 90 now. It's gonna cool off a little bit. The last couple nights it's actually cooled down quite a bit. So I'm feeling pretty positive about our chances here. I know the catfish stay out deep when it's real hot. We do have a channel maybe like 100 feet out from this fishing pier that we're on. And we're casting like pretty much to the edge of the channel. So if the water is just cool enough, maybe they'll come up out of the channel and hit these baits. I'm gonna put some bug spray on real quick. It's mosquito o'clock. Hey Dylan, Mama says you need bug spray. He's fighting it. After that cast, come over here, buddy. I just got the first mosquito, so you got to come over. Dylan's over there bass fishing. All right, I think I got the lighting set up pretty good when it gets dark. We got light coming in from 2 different angles. So it should keep the rods and us while we're out here lit up pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go put some bug spray on Dylan. Be right back.
I was just casting. Yeah, I'm gonna put my own bug spray on.
Go over there. Dylan, over here.
What, doing?
Away from all the equipment. Dylan already tangled up this reel, but I got it. There's a brush pile over by the fish attractor over here. I'm gonna cast the lizard over there. See if there's something just hanging out. Right now is perfect bass fishing time. He's bug sprayed.
Almost, but not all the way. I can almost breathe. If I lay down completely, I breathe.
I don't even know what to expect with these catfish. Are you just gonna yank the rod over?
That's probably a little bit.
Something just hit the surface right over here. I'm gonna cast to it. Be awesome to catch a bass while we're catfishing. There's also stripers out here. I don't know if this is a good spot to try to get them, but there's always a chance we might get a striper too. Got 8-pound test on the bass rod and 12-pound test on the surf rods. I was reading about this lake and it says there are catfish out here in the 40 to 60 pound range. So if we hook into one of those monsters, we're gonna have to take it real easy with them.
Can I see the bass fishing line?
There you go.
Can I cast it right next to the fish you casted?
Sure.
But isn't there like logs there that I would get snagged on?
You'll only get snagged probably right underneath it. That one has trees all around it, but this one looks pretty open. And I just cast them next to it.
What is?
Just let it sink right there. It's looking like a good spot.
Is that a jet ski?
Bass boat coming by. They're about to go right in front of us.
They're going to the
Oh, they're going to the boat ramp. Okay, good.
big boat.
Oh yeah, big old gator out there. I've seen some monstrous gators out on this lake when I was bass fishing. I even caught one time on a jitterbug. You have a hit?
No, it felt like I was snagged, but like the snag was moving.
That could be a hit.
I don't think it was a hit. I think it might have been a fish on, but off. Or maybe he.
You might want to reel in a little more line than that, dude.
No, that's further.
think having a big gator 50 yards from our baits would keep the catfish away, would it?
Mm. I think something just hit the fish tractor. It just started going.
Just some wake from that boat.
Something went out there.
Yeah, there's a school of bait.
Is that little gray specks on?
No, that disturbance on top of the water there, that's like a school of bait.
There's a boat. I think he's gonna let that stuff.
This would be a great spot to have the boat. I'd fish out there in between those two islands right there. Probably Bass City over there.
Gator ahead. Gator ahead.
I see the one over to the left.
He's coming. He wants to eat a baby.
It's a big school of bait out there.
I think that's what all those little gray specks are, Dad.
As long as the gators don't get our bait, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, that bluegill might smell really good to a gator.
Dylan says the bluegill will smell really good to a gator. Bet the chicken livers probably smell good to them also. Seems like he's swimming the other way now.
See the bird, Dad?
Yeah.
He's going for the bait. And I think the gator's going for this big log right here.
Bird just came down and hit the surface right where that school of bait is.
He keeps going. Eat the gator. See what happens. I just grabbed the gator. Okay, drag them in water.
I've got one light on the ground, like right down here. When it gets dark, I'll be able to tell if that's lighting us up enough from this side. I can also move it over here behind the camera if I need to. Lucas, are you there? Is it Lucas? Or Cleveland, you still there? Maybe somebody new. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're out here trying to catch our first catfish ever.
You think? Hey, Dad, come over here.
What do you see?
There's logs going, or two icebergs going from. There's two big ones on that one, but there's not two big ones on this one. So can I cast under there?
No, I would stay away from under the dock.
Oh, oh. I keep hearing fish jump out of the water underneath us.
Is one of these water bottles filled with lemonade?
I don't think so.
I tasted it and it's not water. This one.
Why does that look? Oh, I know what it is. That's prime.
Oh, well, you got a prime.
I don't want it. You brought prime.
Dylan tried to trick me.
I didn't.
He filled a water bottle with prime.
And I didn't want it, so I put it in the fridge.
Well, that's what you have to drink because I grabbed 2 water bottles for us. I'm drinking the water.
So you don't like prime. You said you liked prime. It's ice pop, that's why it's white.
I like prime. It's just super sweet. It's refreshing when it's cold. I'm going to go ahead and do a bait check on the chicken liver rod. The livers tend to fall off a little faster. Oh, we're hung up.
Okay. Do we have hooks?
Yeah. First cast of the day, guys. We're hung up.
Good thing this isn't the 1 minute fish catch challenge. Oh, no.
I don't think the 1 minute fish catch challenge would work in this situation. This feels like a hopeless snag.
Cut it. Gator's leaving us alone. And we're snagged.
Got some strong line on here. First cast of the day, guys. We're snagged.
That's why I don't use braid or that kind of stuff, because if I get snagged, it's never off. What the?
I don't think the bow and arrow trick is going to work on this one.
You're gonna break your reel before it's the line. While you do that,
Probably going to have to re-rig this one.
yeah, that's
But the line does not want to break. I put some new H2O line on these last night, and it is sturdy.
too sturdy.
Wow, it's not breaking. Oh. If you're just joining us, guys, I'm hung up on the bottom. We're out here trying to catch our first catfish ever. I just went to check the bait and we're hung up. Don't forget to hit that like button for us, guys. Let's get some more people in here. Should be prime time on a Thursday night. Bass boat just came flying into the boat ramp.
Got it off yet?
Nope. I'm going to walk down the pier this way a little bit and get a little more leverage on this thing. I'm going to have to bring the other rod in too. We'll just do a bait check on both of them. This one's not hung up. Still got our bluegill on there. I'm just going to go cast it on the other side of this one so I can walk that way. All right, the bad luck is continuing. My bail flipped on me while I was casting. Lost my bluegill too. I'm gonna get this one unsnagged. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're gonna re-rig this one. First, I'm gonna rebait the other one and then throw that one out there. What's going on, guys? Out at the lake, trying to catch our first ever catfish. So far, a little hit or miss here. I'm gonna grab another bluegill. I'm just making some cuts in the bluegill, maybe get some more scent coming out of it. See if we can cast like we actually know what we're doing. That one's out there pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and retie. I'll show you guys how I'm making these drop rigs with a slip weight on them. I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, I don't have a ton of weight on them. It takes a minute for the weight to settle. Kind of get the slack out of the line. Just gonna take a few feet off of this one before I re-rig it. Don't want any frays from that snag coming back to haunt us. Just starting to get dark, guys. Should be perfect catfish time. From what I read, the catfish stay way out in the deep water during the day when it's hot like this. And then in the evening, right when it gets dark, they start moving in. So the prime time to catch them would be like now until the next 3 or 4 hours. They kind of hang around in the shallows during the night and then they go back out in the morning. Not real shallow in front of us. There's a channel probably 100 feet out. And I'm guessing, I don't know because I've never put my boat in here, but I'm thinking the channel is probably like 18, 20 feet deep. What you got?
Nothing. Some fish.
All right, let me get this rod rigged up. Had them all pre-rigged, ready to go. Lose it on the first cast.
Again. If I
What's going on, guys?
I had if I caught a fly while fishing, would I be fly fishing?
Nope.
That doesn't make sense.
You'd be fly hunting. If he caught a fly
Well, fishing.
while fishing.
Well, no, I meant like if I caught a fly on my hook while fishing, wouldn't I be fly fishing when it hit the water?
No.
Because it's The fly on a hook.
You wouldn't be using a fly rod. Got these big old circle hooks.
Alright.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good,
Good. I'm gonna put a hook about a foot down from a swivel. I'm gonna put a bead and a weight and then another bead. We're gonna put that on top of a swivel, and that way the weight can slip. Still be able to let the bait move freely without the weight holding it down. I should have pre-tied these rigs. Next time I'll pre-tie some extra rigs. Kind of tough when it's hard to see. I'm gonna go next to the light and do this. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. Give us some good luck here. We're trying to catch our first catfish ever. We pretty much always fish for bass whenever we come to the lake. We did start fishing for crappie this year. We did pretty good with that, but we still have not tried to catch a catfish. So that's what we're doing out here tonight. And the first cast I took with this white rod got hung up and broke off.
How many people are on?
We got 4 awesome people right now.
Can I see what they're commenting?
I don't think anybody's commenting yet. I do have the chat on.
Have you checked? See if anyone's commenting?
See how many likes we can get, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. We'll try to spread this around the YouTube universe. Maybe we can get 40 people. No catfish yet, guys, but we're working on it. Trying to solve the problem of not being able to tie a knot in the dark.
I want to check the comments then.
I don't want to revert to, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. We're out here at Lake Talquin at the fishing pier. All right, guys, I cannot get this thing to tie.
I can.
I'm gonna go over here in front of the light so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'll be back in a second.
I could tie it.
Hey, I can see. I had the loop pulled down too tight. All the boats are off the water now, I think. It's really peaceful and quiet. Pretty much all I can hear are the bugs and the frogs.
Mostly frogs.
And fish hitting the surface right in front of us. We did bring a bass rod. We're going to take a few casts for bass in between catfishing because we always bass fish. River Rat, how's it going? Cheer us on, buddy. We need it. Need to catch our first catfish ever. Let me see the end of this, buddy. There we go. Got your eye on the rod, Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
Frogs are kicking in. That sounded like a bass.
Where did the moon go?
Do a chat check real quick, guys. Still got 4 cool people in here. Thanks for joining us. River Rat, if you're here, this lake here is actually a river that they put a dam on. and created this really big lake, actually. The bad thing about it is they did not cut down the trees before they did it. So everywhere in this lake, there's stumps cut off like this far below the surface of the water. So it's a really dangerous lake to take your boat in because you'll hit your lower unit on stuff all the time. Unless you know exactly where you're going. But I've talked to guys that live here and they've been living here for 25 years and they say they still hit stumps sometimes. So I'm not too excited about putting my nice new boat in here. Probably when we do the camp boat, the camper boat build that we're about to get started on, I'll bring that one out here because it's just going to have a tiny little tiller outboard on it. And I won't even put the lock down. And so if I do hit a stump or something, the motor can just bing. I've been out here in a canoe before. Yeah, it's not awesome. Not awesome at all. We hit him in the canoe and my buddy just let his motor bounce up. Never been to Lake Russell, but I'm sure a lot of lakes are like that. It's like, do I value my lower unit? All right, I'm gonna put some chicken liver on this one and get it casted back out. What I'm doing with the chicken liver, I've got this mesh material that the onions come in at the grocery store, and I'm just cutting pieces off of it and wrapping the livers so they don't just fly off the hook real easy. It worked on the first cast until it got snagged, and then I lost my rig. Just take a piece like that big and then wrap the chicken livers in it.
There's like a
The light's gonna attract a lot of bugs.
no, they're right here. They're not right above. The rod is like really tense today. Constant pressure.
Yeah, it's just the weight on the bottom.
I'm gonna check if anyone's commenting. Dead. People have commenting.
What are they saying?
One guy said the lake sounds like Lake
Yeah.
Muscle.
I just read that and commented about it myself. You're not paying attention to what I'm saying.
You commented? You have another phone that I don't know
I
about?
commented it verbally, buddy.
I'm gonna start bass fishing again. Did you just recast the blue rod?
Nope. The blue rod I just cast out with a bluegill on it, and the white rod I just cast out with chicken livers. I'm thinking about moving this light here. As soon as it gets all the way dark, I'll know for sure. How long do you guys usually go in between checking your baits? The mosquitoes are coming. I'm gonna have to reapply the bug spray here in a minute, guys. I'm definitely moving this light because I can't hardly see that black rod. And as soon as it gets really dark, you won't be able to see it at all. "45 minutes in between checks, even with the chicken livers." That might light it up a little bit better. I think I probably waited like 20 minutes the first time, but then realized I was snagged. We'll see what happens now. Hot dogs. He uses hot dogs soaked in cherry Kool-Aid for bait.
Cherry Kool-Aid.
That sounds good. We use hot dogs at the kids' camp we've been to before, and it seems like the catfish love the hot dogs, but it's also a little pond that's totally overstocked with like 2-pound catfish. Ooh, something big just hit the surface right behind us.
What was that?
Probably a gator.
No, but where was that?
Straight to shore.
Let's go find out.
Just reapplied the bug spray. It's pretty well lit over here now. Still kind of hard to see the black rod. It's crazy when we go surf fishing, the black rod's the easier one to see. Stuart, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Stuart's our new moderator, guys.
What's a moderator?
So don't act up.
What's a moderator?
Like the chat police. We'll come and get you. Stuart, that shark you caught was crazy looking. What kind of shark was that?
What did it look like?
It was like spotted and the fins were like almost like a guppy tail looking. It was interesting. I've not caught a shark like that.
Was it a ghost shark?
Dylan probably would know what shark that was. You guys can hear me, right? You guys getting any volume? Any audio? Oh, okay, good. Sweet. That'd be a terribly boring live stream if you couldn't hear anything. Waiting for the catfish. What are you trying to do?
Trying to look at the comments.
To look at the comments, you just have to touch over here where the comments are.
Oh.
Dylan wants to read the comments.
Yeah, so that you can.
Nana's here. You want to say hi?
Hi, Nana.
Why don't you come in front of the camera? Dylan's hiding from the camera.
When do you think we're going to get a bite?
There's no telling. Dylan just asked, when are we going to get a bite? She says hi. There's so much activity out in the water. I hear splashing, like gulping sounds on the surface. Probably a little too much slack in this one. I'm gonna reel up the slack.
Yeah, it didn't seem tight on hold on.
Okay, now it's tight. Don't pull on it. Don't.
What is it? Oh, I wanna use it.
All right, we got all the slack out of the line. Hey, the chat's staying up. Did I somehow figure out how to keep the chat on by accident?
I'm gonna kill the mosquitoes.
No, don't spray that.
The mosquitoes will be nasty, they say.
Nope. Give it to me.
All the bugs that are trying to get to us. They're all over my face. I don't like it. Spider off.
I didn't eat dinner. I just got home from work, pretty much loaded everything up, and then we came out here. So Becca made me everything bagel with cream cheese to eat while we're out here. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm going to bust that out here in a minute. Something just hit the surface right in front of us. I'm going to cast the bass rod and see what happens.
Did she pack it? Did she pack it, Dad?
Yeah, it's in the cooler.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure she didn't pack it. I thought I saw her put it in the fridge. Or not. It is in here. I'll give it to you.
I don't need it yet.
It does look good. Why is this doing?
Might be just me, but it looks like the black rod is not going in the same direction I casted it before. There's not really any current here, so that would be weird.
Is it really tense? Because then it might be a fish.
Could just be an optical illusion because it's dark.
I don't even see the line in black.
Going like out that way. Thought I casted it more straight out, but maybe not.
I don't see the line.
Going that way. There's nothing there, dude.
I was gonna tell you.
I'll tell you.
Yes, there is a. Whoa. Pretty fun. I didn't see the line before.
You'd see the rod moving if there was a fish on. We're waiting for the big takedown. The bass did not come up.
No food. The bass went to bed.
So we've been watching catfish videos pretty much all week, trying to get ready, trying to learn some tricks. I feel like we're doing some things right here to give us a good chance to get a catfish. I know this time of year it's usually a little harder to catch them, so I'm not going to beat myself up if we don't, but I feel like there's a decent chance. Got 6 people in here, guys. 5 likes. Appreciate it. If you haven't done it yet, hit that like button.
Who's the sixth?
Let's get a bunch more people in here.
Everyone needs to comment. I need to know who's on.
Dylan says everyone needs to comment. He needs to know who's on.
Comment here.
No one's commenting. I know when you're watching live streams on your TV, it's kind of hard to comment.
You can't comment. The mosquitoes out here. The mosquitoes I saw are 2 inches. The ones that are hitting me are 2 inches thick and 2 inches wide.
There is an army of mosquitoes out here, guys.
These aren't mosquitoes.
Most of them are like gnats and flies, but there are a bunch of mosquitoes.
I haven't been bitten yet.
I got bitten right when we got here, but once we put the bug spray on, we've been okay. That black rod is awful at night.
Where is it?
Gonna have to get some more white rods, guys.
This is a reflection. A million bugs.
The bugs love the light. Come to the light, bugs. They're like little paper flies.
Caught a leafhopper.
A leafhopper?
Look.
Show the awesome people the leaf
I
hopper.
don't know if they'll be able to see it. That is the leaf hopper.
I'm not sure if anybody can hear you talking, dude.
Thanks. Okay, what else is here? Another leaf hopper. How did a spider get here? Tell me, Dad. How did a spider get on a light?
I don't know.
Come look. It's one of the really long-legged spiders. He already made a web.
Little spider. He's not hurting anybody.
Got him off. There's a ton of leaf bugs on this thing. Want to come to my light. Oh my god.
The bugs are all over the lights.
No, definitely. This one has a million bugs and more. I go. I didn't think it would actually stick to you. Come on. You're funny.
Okay, dude, that's enough with the bugs.
There's almost like 20 leaf hoppers on the back of that thing. I don't think we should have brought the light.
If we didn't have the light, we wouldn't be able to do the video at all.
Yeah, guys, comment here. I need to know you're here. It says there's 6 people here, but I feel like there's only 0. So comment, please.
Oh, our chat was frozen. What's up, guys? Our chat was frozen. We missed everybody. Any Finn. What's up, guys? No early bites yet. We're at Lake Talquin.
That's where we got to.
Yep. Wow, we missed everybody. We could put glow sticks on the rods. There's also little indicator lights we can clip on the ends of the rods. Probably should do that. Yeah. You guys are going to have an awesome time down at the ocean. Poor Dylan. He didn't know that the chat was frozen. All right, we're caught back up. Thanks for joining us, guys. Cheer us on. We're trying to get our first catfish ever on one of these rods. It looks like we only have one rod, but there's actually another rod right here. We don't have any actual catfishing equipment yet, other than the hooks and stuff, but we're just using our surf casting rods right now. Figure if we catch a big catfish on a surf rod, it would work. Be enough to bring it in anyway. Yeah, spread them around. Bob, that guy earlier we were watching, I forgot his name already. He was using shrimp for catfish. You guys ever use shrimp? I wouldn't have even thought of shrimp. The bugs are crazy.
The chat finally went off.
Yeah, the chat's supposed to go off. It was weird that it was on and frozen. I should have realized that it was staying on and then it was frozen like 10 minutes ago. We're back on track now, guys. Who uses the shrimp? That's my question.
Hey Dad, I think I see a gator eye. See it?
Yep, I see it.
Is
There's
it
a gator over here to the left of us.
Is it a gator eye? Or is it a frog? Look at all those snacks.
Anyfin's going down to the coast next week. We just got back a few weeks ago from South Carolina. It was awesome up there. Did a bunch of surf fishing, a bunch of other cool stuff.
Costa Rica.
You guys should have a blast over there.
Oh, they're going to South Carolina.
No, they're going further north.
North Carolina?
I think he said New Jersey. Coastal New Jersey.
Never heard of anyone going there. At least anyone I know.
All right, guys, we're going to have to do a bait check.
Blue.
I just have a weird feeling about the black rod because it's going like sideways.
Why does it feel so tight?
Nice, river rat. South Carolina is sweet. We actually went to Hilton Head Island.
Snag.
Snag?
Is it?
Moving.
Is it?
It's not a fish, but it's...
Is it a gator? It's moving. Like a fish.
No, it's not moving. I felt like it was giving way a little bit. Like a big branch or something.
Okay, you can hit me. I don't think it is.
Just bring it up. I thought it was like a big branch. Felt like it was giving a little bit. But now it doesn't feel like it's giving at all.
This liver does not look good.
You just keep it up for a minute. This is crazy, guys. We're just snagging on every cast. It broke off. Oh, Re-rig. I only got a 5-pack of hooks, guys.
Have you used the big bluegill?
No, not yet.
Oh, no.
We got one really big bluegill. I was just gonna cut him in half.
What would happen if you used them whole?
I think he might be too big. Unless it's like a 60-pound catfish.
But Dad, he's this big. He's sandwich size. Why would you do that?
These egg sinkers aren't supposed to snag up that easy.
How am I supposed to see the comments? South Carolina. Told you.
Yep. River rat's going to South Carolina, where we just went.
Hilton Head?
We actually made a video about the trip there. If you guys want to check it out.
Are you going to Hilton Head?
We mostly caught whiting while we were there.
Few sharks.
Couple of sharks, couple of pompano.
Jacks.
Well, every time I say it's a pompano, someone says it's a jack, and every time I say it's a jack, someone says it's a pompano. So
Yeah,
I don't know, guys.
well,
The roundish silver fish with yellow fins. We caught a bunch of those.
Well, Dad, the first time we caught one, it had a little blue on. It had no blue on it. We called it a jack. Then we caught like 3 more, and they did have blue on them, and we called them pompano. I'm pretty sure it was the other way around. The pompano was the one with no blue on it. And the jacks had blue.
You guys know a distinct way. Hey, Bob. Broke his bed. What's Lyle doing over there?
What?
Any fin. One of the boys broke his bed.
Why would they do that?
Who knows? It's definitely something Dylan would do too.
How dare you? You deceived me. Oh, bugs. I hate these bugs. They're giving me so much trouble. I just want to show them how many bugs.
The onion bag mesh is doing a pretty good job.
I want to show them how many bugs it is.
Still got 6 awesome people in here, guys. Appreciate you joining us. Yeah, the onion bag mesh is doing a pretty good job keeping the chicken livers on.
Maybe I can catch.
So at least we got that going for us. Might be about it for right now. I got to re-rig this other rod in the light so I can see the knots. Be right back. Only bad thing about being in the light over here, there's like 9 million bugs. Bugs are all over us.
Good thing I was about to catch a new pet dragonfly.
Almost have to stay behind the lights over here. Whenever I snag and break off, I always like to take off like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 feet of line. Oh yeah, John Parker. He was using shrimp. Shrimp for bait. I hadn't seen anybody else use shrimp for catfish. Oh, nice. We did pretty much mostly surf fishing while we were there. Dylan caught a couple blue crabs, but no keepers.
I also caught a cut.
Cut his foot like he always does.
Not always.
We were also doing a bunch of other stuff with the family, like pools and water slides and restaurants and things. But it was an awesome trip. There's a really good chance of catching a gator right now. There's gators all around us.
My cut dead.
I'm thinking on one of these cut bluegill, we might get a gator. Not that that's a good thing, but it's definitely a possibility. There's also stripers in here. I'm thinking maybe with the cut bait, we could get lucky and get a striper too.
This is what my cut looks
Yep, Dylan's cut is healing up pretty good now. All right, let me tie this thing up. We can get another bait out there.
like. I'm done, guys. I have a new pet. This is twig. See? This is my twig. This is baby dragonfly. This is my new pet. I'm gonna let him go when I get home. Ooh, I heard that gator splash. Oh, these frogs need to be quiet. I think I might go crazy. Did you pack me around and do that?
No.
Well, anything. Anyone pack me around and do? No one packed me a Mountain Dew. No
Tell
one.
them what you did with the water bottle.
Oh, I added Prime into a water bottle, and I drank that.
Well, tell them what I thought it was.
He thought it was lemonade.
I thought it was water.
You thought it was lemonade when you drank it.
I grabbed 2 water bottles out of the fridge to bring with us, and then got here and opened one of them and realized that Dylan had switched out the water for Prime.
Well, you drank it and thought it was lemonade, you said.
It tasted like lemonade. Definitely didn't taste like water.
Did you cast out the white rod?
Yeah, it's out.
Hey guys, is there a new flavor of Mountain Dew? Cause I think there is, and I don't think I've tried it. But I want to try every Mountain Dew that there is. I really do. Yeah, there is a lot of bugs. Tons of bugs. It don't work. gotta go below the bugs now, Dad. It became a limbo with bugs. It's getting in my nose and ears if I'm not playing limbo.
Guys, total rookie mistake. I just realized I have a headlamp on. Which way did I cast that white rod?
Wait, Dad, come read what any friend said. Funny. Come read what he said, Dad. Super funny. Like, I'm pretty sure a whiting does not look like a sucker. Not at all. Besides the big open mouth.
Yeah, whiting are pretty boring looking actually. They kind of look like small redfish without the dot. Sue, these aren't mosquitoes. We're not getting bit. It's just tons and tons of flies. Like tiny little moths or something. Yeah, it's looking crazy now. You can see them all. If you go stand where the rods are, they go all in your ears and everything. One of the bad parts about trying to fish at night in Florida. Tons of bugs.
I want to know if there's a new flavor of Mountain Dew.
Nobody told Dylan if there's a new flavor of Mountain Dew.
I feel like I've heard about it, but I haven't drank it. And where can I get it if it is a thing?
Dylan's got to quit kicking the camera.
He sent us a link.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Stuart's channel, go check him out. I actually missed his live stream, but I saw the little short that he posted about it. Caught a really cool looking shark. Stuart, what was that? What type of shark was that?
Guppy fins. How big was this
Like
shark? What the?
a sand lemon shark or something.
How big was this so-called shark?
It wasn't that big. It was just really cool looking.
Ghost. There's a flipping cockroach on our light.
Yeah, the gators would not be safe right now, but this pier that we're on is like 8 feet off the surface of the water, so we're good. Oh, I was going to show you guys, because the pier is so high up, a cat shark, a dogfish, also known as a cat shark. Interesting. But what I was going to show you guys, and this is totally ridiculous, um, I had to make a net. I used an old bass net and a pool vacuum pole. So when it's not extended, it's like 8 feet long. But if you really, really needed to extend it, you could have this thing out like 15 feet if you want to. So definitely a good pier net. It's got the rubber mesh in it too, so easier to get the hooks out. I just put a bolt in it. The handle of the original net fit perfectly inside like the third telescopic part of it. Yeah, check out Stuart's channel. That shark was pretty cool looking. And then I just put a bolt through both of them and that holds it in place. So now we have a super long fishing net. Definitely further out than the distance from the pier to the water.
Sight range.
I'm pretty sure we've attracted every bug that lives at this lake. Yeah, he's tried.
I've tried.
Tried the red, the purple, all the weird ones that come out for like a week and then go away.
Like even the gingerbread mint one. That one was disgusting.
There are some that really look disgusting. Dylan's into trying them though.
The gingerbread mint was the worst one. I think the grape was the second worst.
Yeah, I needed some help on the chat. I don't know what happened earlier. I think I double tapped it or something and it just froze it up. Like we were talking about in our last live, the chat is awful because it disappears if somebody doesn't say anything for like 2 seconds. So you really don't know where you're at. And then you come back and you turn it on. And I think if you double tap it, that might be what I did. I just like accidentally double tapped it.
Oh my gosh, is it?
Oh, that was a big bug.
It's a cockroach.
Some kind of
It's a green cockroach.
flying green cockroach, guys.
Only one thing we can see here. The one thing that's only here.
The bugs look crazy in the camera.
But
All right, guys, I got to show you this. I hate moving the camera around, but check this out. In front of the ring light we got over here, the bugs are so thick. Look at this. That's a lot of bugs.
so many bugs. Too many bugs. And no one comments for that? That was a gator.
Maybe Dylan can figure out how to catch a catfish and teach me that too. I need one.
I'm gonna probably use everything in the chat and then finally catch one. Glow stick, hot dog covered in red Kool-Aid.
Cherry Kool-Aid. Hot dogs soaked in cherry Kool-Aid.
With a glow stick.
We're definitely trying it.
With a glow stick attached to it. Maybe that's what we have to do. Do what the comments say to catch fish.
Mommy says start naming all the bugs.
I have a name for all of them. Bugzilla. So many of them, it's just a bug. Look at the spider webs right now. All the bugs. Look at it, yo.
The weird thing about the bug situation is if you get right behind the light, like I'm standing a foot behind the light and there's no bugs where I am. They just want to be right in the light.
Look at those spider webs. There's so many bugs that there's like 80,
Yeah.
100 bugs in one spider web.
There's spider webs on the sides of the fishing pier here, and they're all filled with bugs, and the spiders are loving it.
They're going crazy. Every spider I see is eating. Look at that one. Eating, that one's eating, that one's eating. That one just, they're strangling them. Look at this one.
What do you guys do up there without all these bugs? He says Wawa is the place for all the dew flavors, but we don't have any Wawa here. We have Publix, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Sam's, Costco, gas stations. No Wawa. Yeah, not a giant. Wow. I just heard a big gator splash behind us. This would not be a good lake to like wade around at night looking for frogs. There's like 12, 13-foot gators.
I made a noise box. Now we have a noise box. So many bugs up there. I told you that we gotta play limbo for the bugs. Now I will never be seen again. And the bugs will leave me alone. They might make friends with the spiders.
We have this bug incense stuff. I almost brought it, but I was like, if there's anybody else on the pier, they're probably not going to want incense burning next to them. I should have brought it. It would have kept a lot of these things away.
The other people would have probably liked it, Dad. It would keep it away from them too. Is that a moth? Moth. Oh, it's a bat moth. Look. The ones with the little, like, whiskers. What happened if we moved this light?
You just watched it? Yeah, he wasn't a giant shark, but he was cool looking.
There's a ladybug-like thing on it. Look, it's a red.
All right, see you later, man.
It's a red blue.
Get some good rest.
Black spots.
Thanks for coming in.
Who's leaving?
Anything.
Now there's only 3 people. Who's there? Who is still here? I would like to know. Comment here again.
I'm getting hungry, and I would pull my bagel out, but I know the second I do, there's going to be bugs stuck all over the top of it.
They're too sassy to the light. Eat it over here. Or over there in that corner. Mom is gone.
Night, babe. Night, Dylan.
I'm Dylan.
I mean, Lucas. Night, Lucas.
Oh no, he's done.
Nana's going to bed too. See you later, Sue.
There's still 3 people on.
Oh, she was just answering who's here.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
We're still here too. We're just kind of staying off to the side a little bit out of this giant swarm of bugs.
Can I have some of your bagel?
Let that thing out of there. No, we'll save the bagel for the ride home.
Move it.
Oh, okay. Mommy and Lucas are staying on.
Why'd they say goodnight?
They were saying goodnight to anything.
Ah. Makes sense. Come on. I'm gonna do a bake sale. I told you to get out of it. Oh no. We might have snazzy.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of bug spray on. We wouldn't be surviving right now. Smidge. All right, I'm gonna check it out. We're just using off right now. It's working for the mosquitoes, but it's not keeping all the bugs away. But we're not getting bit, so that's okay.
Snag.
Snagged again? What is going on here? We're catching the bottom every time, guys.
Is it the bottom or is it the...
Or trees.
Blue on now, Dad?
Probably gonna break this one off too. And then I'm gonna try it weightless because it seems like all it's doing is going to the bottom and getting hung up.
So Dad, I want to show everyone what this looks like. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, if you saw how many bugs there was on both lights together, it looks like a 10-foot radius. Like 10 feet wide, 10 feet long. So,
Bats are coming because there's so many bugs.
oh sweet. Maybe I can finally grab a bat. Like I wanted to do a long time ago. I can't even see you, Dad. You have disappeared. You went invisible. Hey, where'd all the bugs go? There's not as many. Oh, came over to me. I am really hungry right now. When I'm hungry, I'm not always happy. I really want to spray some of these bugs right now. Dad? Dad? Dad?
Yeah, those guys are awesome. I'm going to show you guys the bug situation.
No, show them from over there.
Look at this giant swarm of bugs.
I can get them wet right now.
No, don't spray that in the air. Dylan, give it to me. All right, look out, buddy. I'm going to get the bluegill rod back out.
I thought you were going weightless. And it sounded like trying to snap.
I'm going to go weightless on this one.
Oh. But then how would it get out? You're going to have to have a lot of liver on there.
I'm going to put a bluegill on it. You're going to have to save the liver for next time.
What's the biggest one on?
This is our last hook.
It's just the big one left. Oh wait, there's a tiny one still. The tiny one looks like he's thin. That's how big he is. Oopsie. Better not lose this one. If we do, I'm not so when we run out of bluegill, are we going home or dead?
4 hooks.
Oh, if our bluegill's not out, better fix off and oh my gosh, it's the green thing. The green thing. See that? See it? The green thing. There. See it?
Mm-hmm.
It moved. It's not happy with me. I let the thing out. Why didn't you move it? You can come out. There's no way that I can do that. Come. Fuck it. Oh my. Mom, that's what we've been doing. We've been casting it and then reeling it up. It'll get snagged. So. Get out of the box. I have to do everything.
And you just went right for the light.
Yeah, that's why I caught him in the first place. Like, this man is dumb. Can I catch you again, kind sir? Are you that dumb?
No, leave him alone.
Watch this. It's so easy.
Something went in your shoe.
It was a moth. Dragonfly. And flies back, straight back to the light. Of course. This man is so dumb. Okay. Comment if dragonflies are dumb. I truly think they are. He's gone back to the light 3 times now.
This catfishing trip has turned into a bug fest.
Bug.
Bug City. Still got 4 awesome people in here. Thanks for joining us, guys. We have not yet caught a catfish, and I just put our last hook that we brought on the white rod. I didn't put a weight on it because it seems like the weight's just pulling it right down to whatever is getting snagged on.
That's what he said.
So, yeah, it is a bug invasion.
I didn't miss anything then.
We're probably going to give it another half an hour or so.
Okay.
It's Ray. My name is Ray.
What just happened? Look at the green thing.
Yeah, the snagging is just unavoidable here, I guess. There must just be trees all on the bottom.
You literally said earlier that they didn't take out all the trees. Oh my gosh. There's like a million of these little gnats on the dragonfly, Dad. Look at it. The dragonfly is being swarmed by a swarm.
We did not bring any floats. No floats with us right now. I only brought a 5-pack of hooks too, thinking that would be plenty. We just tied on our last hook. So this could end here shortly.
Dragonfly. Again. Same one. Same day. Something?
No, I just wanted to reel it quickly so I didn't get snagged. I want to cast it a little more straight out.
Noises. Huh?
Wow, the bug. Oh, we're getting hit. We're getting hit.
Maybe. Straight to the light again. Comment if dragonflies are dumb. Please.
Right now we're using bluegill. I got a big bluegill head on that one and a whole bluegill on this one that I just put some cuts in. We were using chicken livers, but they keep breaking off. Hey, the wind just picked up a little bit and blew all the bugs away.
Perfect.
Nice.
We need it to stay like this. But again, comment if dragonflies are dumb. He has flown into the same light and been captured by me like 5 times. I think he's a bit dumb. Hi, Dad. Dad. If I got captured once and released, I would say, I'm never going back to that light again.
Weightless fish head.
I think it's weighted. The rod. Kind of tipping over. Kind of tipping over the top. Kind of tipping over. Kind of tipping over.
This breeze keeps up. We're in great shape. It blows all the bugs away.
And it's not cold. The breeze disappeared.
I'm going to take a couple casts for bass, guys. I can't resist.
Fish oil.
Yeah, that could work. Like spam. Spam with fish oil.
But there aren't any mosquitoes here, Nana. And there's none right now, and the dragonfly is still next to the light. So I don't understand. There's no bugs anymore, but the dragonfly is still there. I don't get it.
I'm liking that spam idea. We also got a hot dogs soaked in cherry Kool-Aid idea too. So definitely next time we have some different bait options.
We gotta do spam dipped in fish oil, and we gotta do hot dogs with cherry Kool-Aid attached to the glow stick.
Lawrence, what's up? Out here doing some catfishing. We're trying to catch our first catfish ever. We have never caught a freshwater catfish. Catch the gaff top sail saltwater catfish every time we go, but no freshwaters ever. Stuart the Fish Whisperer is just a really cool YouTube name, by the way.
Why is the line moving? The line's going back and forth like this.
The wind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's weightless.
Then how come the bugs are coming back? Oh. Interesting. But there's way to a whole bluegill head, Dad. There's definitely weight to a whole bluegill head. Like, nope. Nope. Oh my gosh, look at the dance, Dad. Look at the base. There's just flies on it.
There's a bunch of bats flying around too, eating the bugs just on the perimeter of the lit up area.
But Nana, there was no bugs at all.
Uh-oh. I just cast onto the dock.
Okay.
Oh, it came right off.
Yeah, but Nana, there was no bugs at all.
Yeah, bats are pretty cool. We want to build some bat houses and put them on our property so they can eat our mosquitoes. It's one of like 48 different projects we have to get going on.
Gonna go grab the dragonfly again. Again, dragonfly. And directly back to the light.
This is your niece, by the way, Lawrence. Lawrence?
Huh?
My niece? I don't have a niece named Lawrence.
Interesting.
Which of my nieces could it be? You can guess. You got a 1 in 3 chance. I'm gonna guess that it is Lena.
Guess I'm guessing Addie then. Oh. This is an anime profile picture.
Yep, it's Lena. Hey, Lena.
Maybe.
We haven't caught any fish yet, Lena. None. Yeah, tons of frogs, Stuart. Tons of frogs.
Thousands.
If there weren't like a million gators in here, we'd probably try to go frog hunting here. It's like Gator City in this lake, and they're huge too, like 12, 13 footers. There's also supposed to be giant giant catfish here.
You gotta go arm wrestling with them.
If there are, they're not hungry so far.
You gotta do the thing that those guys do where they shove their whole arm in the holes and just grab them and pull them out.
Bugs keep going down my shirt.
Not you. Just pull them in. Oh my gosh. I'm about to
Lena, you missed a little while ago. We had a swarm of bugs in front of the light like I've never seen before.
I'm pretty sure she was there.
Just kind of chum them up a little bit and then come back the next day.
Dragonfly again. And straight to the light, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That dragonfly is insane.
Frogs are going crazy.
My ears are hurting. These things. The thing on the wing. That's what the thing on the wing was. Frog. Crookedy crookedy frog. The thing on
I
the
have
wing.
no idea what time it is, guys. I would normally look at my phone, but my phone is looking at me right now and I can't see what time it is on here.
I mean, we could. You know we could still, Dad.
Gross.
Excuse me. That one tasted like prime.
Sweet, thanks. 10:15. We're probably gonna give it like 15 more minutes or so. Doesn't seem like the catfish want to cooperate at all tonight, so we're gonna have to do another trying to catch our first one ever. We're on Eastern time. It's 10:15. Lena just said.
So, is there wind right now?
A little bit of wind. It's keeping the bugs down.
See the rod going like this. Going like this. I'm just gonna pull it up. Well, vibrating.
Yeah.
That hit?
Doc has a little vibration to it. Here, reel this rod in.
Yeah. Wait,
Don't reel it in. Just reel a little slack. Dylan's gonna pull some slack and see if something's moving the bait. Stuart's up late.
Whoa, this one's really kind of stuck. Is this all back to my ear?
Is it snag stuck or just?
I don't know. Feels kind of funny. Right?
Oh, it's snagged.
Oh no.
How can we get snagged on every cast?
Well, we're down to one rod. Like what happened to us every day in Hilton Head. What is that?
This is crazy. We're just getting snagged on every cast. Definitely gonna have to. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to change our strategy a little bit for next time. Snapped us off again, guys. Snapped off. I gotta imagine there's about 17 tons of lead out there. People trying to catfish here and snagging up on every cast. Probably dive down there and make a fortune.
I just got snagged with a bass fishing rod. Somehow. Where did I even catch? I casted straight. I casted straight down there. What happened? My head hurts. Don't make no sense. Just for fun, the dragonfly. Back to the lights. I think that dragonfly should be my new pet. Keep staying here. Like, leave us alone, please.
And there is what used to be our bass bait, which we did not bring any other bass baits. We just had one rod rigged up. So we are literally down to one hook in the water, guys. At the end of most of our videos, I always like to say that this was a successful video. It's not looking that way for this one.
I thought we were the dragonfly. I threw him out there. He tried coming back, but then he realized, I'm just going to keep throwing him around. And he said, nah, I'm out of here. I don't like this place. I just get boxed around and throw him. Throw him out. Whee! Good hit. I saw it. Shit. I'm coming to you.
Fish head.
Hey Dad, what are the two yellow flashing lights on the horizon Nana says? I only see two red ones.
Let's see.
She asked if it was a dam.
Oh yeah, that's actually a red light, right? There and there.
But
No, the dam is the other way. That's east. The dam is heading west. So I don't know what those are. Probably cell towers or something.
no, because then there would be lights going up, not staying at the bottom.
They might be really, really far away.
And that's just the top of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Those look like they might be behind a hill. There's a million bugs on this bench right now. Look at them all. I could just grab or sweep the bench, and I would be hitting, running over like 8,000 bugs in one stroke. I'm glad this dragonfly is gone. He was making too much noise. Wow. What if the catfish have been the ones snagging us? The catfish have been eating our bait and trying to rub the hook off into the log.
We're gonna have to bring our boat out here and go over this area out here with a down scan and side scan and see what kind of structure is on the bottom. I'm guessing it's just a bunch of trees and logs and stuff.
people that are on need to comment right now. Oh. Okay, so it's one person.
Yeah. When I'm looking at it on the screen, they look kind of yellow.
Second person, please comment. Probably you, Mom. Oh, now there's 3 people. Okay, where'd
It's
Mama
Lena.
go? Where did Mama go then? There's 3 people on, and only 2 have commented.
You might have went to bed.
Then who's the third person?
Maybe Stuart.
Stuart's still on?
Pulling an all-nighter, Stuart.
Oh, it's Mama. Okay. The 3 remaining. There is 0 wind right now. Why is that line moving? There's 0 wind. Skip a toe. Big.
Help a cat.
Cat. Cat. That's what we want. And then.
Quit moving. Hold on. Don't move for a second. Something's hitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something's playing with it. What could it be? Someone's commenting right now.
No. Wait, now there's 4 people. Who's the 4th?
Guys, we've been going at it for like 2 hours now, or actually like 2.5 hours. Have not gotten a single bite. And I just went to reel in the slack, and something is playing with this one, so I'm gonna let it.
It's a red moon.
Oh yeah! Check out the moon coming up over by those lights.
What moon? A blood moon. This is when the werewolf comes out, right? So it's a blood moon. I don't see the werewolf. Wolverine.
What would be out there just tapping on it? Other bluegill?
Cannibalism. Wait, maybe you should check it. Are you still getting tapped?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you should check it. Let's see if all the dust got picked out of it. That might have happened.
Got some bugs in my throat. Can you guys see that moon coming up right over there? Right there? That's looking awesome.
It's like this tiny for them, Dad. It's like this tiny for them. See?
Still got some meat.
The dust got pulled out. That's directly where
Cool moon right there on the end of my rod. Who's commenting?
Adventures with Outdoor Eagle joined.
What's up, Outdoor Eagle?
And he says it looks like something else that's really long.
Yeah, you see that red moon coming up? We are not having any luck. Thanks, buddy. We came out here with 5 catfish hooks, and we're down to 1 left. We've been snagging every cast. So pretty much as soon as we lose this hook, we're done. And in 2.5 hours, we didn't get any hits. I just checked it a minute ago and I felt some little taps. I don't know if it might have been a bullhead or some other bluegill, because we're using bluegill for bait. But nothing took it. It wasn't like a takedown, just little taps.
Why does the moon have a line on it now?
Cloud. I'm kind of loving the fact that the wind just picked up a little bit, because that keeps the bugs away. You missed it a little while ago. We had like a huge cloud of bugs right here.
He said he was watching it.
Oh, you saw it? Oh yeah, it was awful.
I'm having fun.
It is still fun to be fishing, even when you're not catching anything. Even when 2 of your 3 rods are out of commission.
Especially when you're flossing.
And you're coughing up bugs.
And when you're flossing.
Dylan is flossing behind the camera. Not like teeth flossing, he is dance flossing. Night, Lena. Yeah, I'm always off and on live all the time. Alright, I'm gonna check the tension on the rod. Night, Lawrence.
Shut up, frog! So loud. Like, when did they become this loud? Last time I heard a frog at our house, it was not this loud. It was definitely not this loud. Okay, Dad, tell me how this works. There's 5 people on right now. Actually, 4. Elena, Mama, Nana. How does it say there's 3 people on? If there's 4. Oh, now there's 2.
Yeah, we would catch some frogs, but I think the shoreline here is pretty much protected by like 12-foot gators. We've seen tons of gators out here. Not a place you want to just go wading around at night. If we had gator tags, this would definitely be the place to go. unconventional catfishing now.
He's going to bed.
See you later, man. Have a good one. We're about to call it too. Dylan's lost it. He's out of his mind.
I am dancing. I'm flossing.
Who was that?
Yeah. She said, "What am I doing? I look like I'm dancing." And I said, "I am dancing."
Alright guys, we're gonna call it. Catfish are not biting tonight. Yeah.
Breathing into the wild. Huh.
Nana's laughing
For what?
about you dancing like a weirdo.
I'm saying goodbye.
Alright, we'll see y'all later. If you're watching this after it's live, go ahead and throw out some suggestions of what we can try next time. And we'll see you in the next one.